In this restored marriage testimony, husband suddenly came home broken. This bride shares how she did many things that she regretted when her husband left as she acted out in her own flesh. But God, He is so good in what He does to reach us. She shares, that's when the Lord began to change me and deal with me primarily on the area of control. He brought me to so many situations where He needed to show me were not possible if not for Him. He also allowed me to see how badly the turnout would be when I pursued being in control of a situation, which made me surrender several times because it was too hard, so my will would be to follow His. The principles that God and through RMI taught me were number one, putting God first. In my entire married life, I put everything or everyone first before God. I would think the number one thing in my life was myself. I put my needs before God, my husband, and my kids. Number two, removing contention and keeping quiet. For someone who wants to be in control of situations, contention is not too far away from a conversation. Throughout this entire trial, God showed me that a lot of what pushed my earthly husband to leave me had to do with my need to get my way and to not let go of an argument. I believe this is something we don't learn in just one go. It's still a process for me now, so God is still dealing with me on this. When I am humbled in the presence of the Lord, especially when I've spent time in prayer, it is easy to be gentle and kind and quiet in my earthly husband's presence. But when I am tired and I allow anger and pride to return, I need to be careful to still keep my mouth shut when needed. Number three, seeking God. I grew up as an only child where my parents were almost never home, and so I always had the need to talk to someone and feel validated by a person. Throughout this last year, the Lord removed several people from my life so He could lead me to seek Him for questions that I needed answers or decisions that were to be made, and to be validated by Him. Read her testimony in its entirety. It is so good. The link is in the comment section below. Be blessed.